friends, and welcome to the 555 special. Tonight, we have 5 decks. We will be going from left to right, and I think this one should be quite fun. So let's get into this 2 games per deck, and I am quite excited for this one. Anyway, I hope your day has been well. Be ready to relax, play some Solitaire. Crazy. I've been waiting for this 555 special for a while. Just one of those pleasant numbers. And here it is. Nice box. And by the time this video comes out, ooh, that is a very nice background. Wow. This will be the 3rd special within a week, or 4th actually. That's very nice. And the red cards are gold, so there is a difference. Nice variation on the face cards. And you know what? A surprisingly very cool deck. Anyway, so another special. I'm excited. Little bit of a card shaving right there. I think it's been the 550 special, the 75th gum chewing, this special, as well as a lost episode special. So 4 specials in a week is pretty cool. And I picked some decks that I have been wanting to try out for a long time, for the most part. Honestly, this one's more personalized to what piques my interest the most. Typically, in our specials, I try picking cards that are... Oh, that's going to be a little bit tough. I try picking decks that I think you'll enjoy just as much as I will, but for this one, I just picked all the ones I've been waiting to kind of get into for a bit. So right away, there is a little concern with the coloring of the cards. You could kind of make out the middle of it, but besides that, it might be a little bit weird for this first deck. And as we get into this, let me know your favorite deck of the night and which one you wouldn't mind seeing come back. So far, initially, this one had a very high hope to it, but now it seems as if those high hopes are starting to wane a bit. Let's put down the 2 of clubs, open up a spot for a king, 2 of diamonds on that 3. Yeah, the gold cards are tough. So here we go. 2 of hearts, jack on the queen, 10, nowhere to go, 9, a king, and a queen for that king. Honestly, this deck is pretty good for in person. I notice the suits pretty well, but when I look to see how they come up on camera, it's not too great. So my apologies for that. Always a risk with a new deck. Now we have 2 kings down. But that's why in these specials we always have a little bit of a variety. And might as well get that 2 of spades out of the way to keep our plays moving. 3 of diamonds. Surprisingly, oh wait, no, confused myself with the coloring. The ace of diamonds, there we go. So now the 2, 3, and king takes away any chance at a fat stack as we get another king. But you know what? At least we're still sticking around. 4, and why not 3? And we await our next play. Jack. Another queen and a 7. same. A very, very nice initial look, but we could see more of the issues as we continue playing on with this deck. As now we are just about ready to continue. 5 of spades, nowhere to go. And 6 of spades, somewhere to go. 7 of spades, somewhere to go. 8 of spades, somewhere to go. 10, there's a 9, 4. Let's make somewhere for this 4. As I just noticed that play, waiting for us, and another play right next to it with this 9. Alright, let's give this deck its reading. I think it's just about due for one as we continue through. The looks, initially, if it were just the back design, that's pretty awesome. But the more you play, the back and fronts are too similar. Very, very tough to decipher through. 10 of hearts, and we can't do anything yet. A very nice design on the face cards. Honestly, the card quality was a bit chafy, but surprisingly, nothing else bad to say about the integrity. So I'm a little bit stuck in the middle on this one. The good things are really good. The one bad thing is pretty bad. As surprisingly, we start off our night with a victory. So the 555 special starts strong. So let's stack up these cards and hope our luck lasts all night long. Anyway, back to this deck while we finish this up. Ooh, let's see. You know what? It is good for in-person. It can be a bit confusing. So I'll give it a 5.5 to 6. And with that, this will be quite the interesting victory shuffle. Honestly, I'm having trouble deciphering diamonds and hearts as we have all of these spades in order ace to king, along with all of the clubs, the hearts, followed by the diamonds. Victory shuffle time. So regardless of the look of the deck, still has some good luck, as there's a bit of a hiccup. Let's see if we recover. 3-2 ace, not bad. Let's do a casino shuffle for this next game. To be honest with you, I was looking forward to this special a little bit more than the 550. Just because 555 is just a satisfying looking number. I guess that's somewhat of conditioned marketing, if you think about it. Seriously, such a nice back design. So nice, they felt the need to double up. Game number 2. I really enjoy that ace of spades and the jack design. The king's pretty cool, but I think for most people, the jack is more universal to be cool. Game number 2. How will we do as we have a 6? Never mind. Oh wait, yes, a 6 for that 7. A 3 for that 4. And an 8 for that 7. A 3 for that 4 again, and a king for that open spot. Triple threes, double sixes. Might be a tough game with that start. There's a 6. There's a 4, and we get yet another ace. Two down, 8 must wait. One of the saving aspects of these cards is that it's very easy to distinguish the aces and the suits within the actual card. I had trouble earlier, since I often like to look at the top left for reference. Silly me expecting the top left of the card to give a good image of the suit. A 4 feels like we could play that. Apparently not. Yep, apparently not. Another jack. And another jack. In need of a 9, so just in case there's nothing else we could do, let's have our field set. Oh, there's a 5 and a 4. Okay, that might mean something soon. A 9, not the right 9. An 8, and lastly, a 5. So just like that, that is the end of this deck, the Lord's deck. As there's nowhere for that 4, 8, 9, 8, and lastly 5. On to the next. Not a bad set with this deck, but I just want something a little easier on the eyes, and that is no lie. As we had double 9s, double kings, double 5s, double queens, double 10s, and that is it. Back in the box they go. It says Master Series. Limited edition. Lords. Awesome box, by the way. Alright, next we have the Carnival Dose deck. So let's quickly tear into this. And see what awaits inside. Honestly, these are the 2 decks I was most worried about visually. So let's see what they have to offer. Ooh. That's actually pretty cool. Oh yeah. Like it. And the red cards, I like it. Okay, this one, not too bad at all. Let's see how the back design is, and just as expected. So a very, very good deck. Let's see how it plays. I think I have several carnival type decks. I think it's just like a theme within Bicycle. And usually they're hit or miss with their designs. Like from the deck cover, you think, oh, this is going to be awesome. But once you open it, it could be a big, big letdown. And luckily tonight, this one seems to be a fairly good hit. Something about decks with black and red with the darker theme just really seem extra, extra nice. And I swear every time we have a new deck, the aces always deal upside down. And I know that's my tendency of how I handle the cards. Just a little pet peeve of mine. Unlucky start. There we go, there's something to maybe get things going a bit. Wow, just barely, I guess. At least we reset something. Oh, there we go. That can open the door right there to the rest of this game. Now we need a red jack, red 10, and a black 10 to hopefully take us further with building. There's the queen jack, as aforementioned, and let's see. Triple jacks. Definitely need some 10s. And a red 4, another jack. There's one. Now give us a red 9 and a red 10. There's the red 9. Move over that 8. Free up a spot, hopefully, for another king to put down a queen jack combo. Red 10, thank you very much. And this 5-5-5 special is going smashingly so far. Probably shouldn't have done that on second thought. But can't take that back. And actually, it was very lucky that that happened for us. Awesome, awesome. And just to ask a question, I like to know how many of you are new. And for those of you who aren't new, how long have you been around as we get our first fat stack of the night? Bonus points. If you remember which video. There we go. Put down that 2 and put down that queen. Ain't that the prettiest sight you've seen tonight? Whoa. Oh no. It looks like we just hit our first road block in this game. As there's nowhere for that 5, 7, just a little bit short. The deck plays well, nice handling, nice feel, a little bit rough on the edges, but that's actually a good thing sometimes. Double threes and double red eights. Casino shuffle. Just so you know, in case you're wondering, I've been around since the first episode. Solitaire number 1. Yeah, this back design's very, very cool. I didn't really notice those swirls, so much more effort. And the little, like, not spray paint, but inked edging is really neat too. The devil's in the detail. Alright. While we deal out this deck, or this game, let's rate this deck. Design's nice. I wish they were a little more apparent on the number cards, but a design on the number cards at all is still a plus. Face cards, simple and sweet variation. I guess the only thing that's a little off-putting about this deck is the bordering within the cards, specifically on that 8 of hearts. It seems like it's kind of jammed in there, and same with a little bit on the clubs. Not major, very, very minor. Face cards are cool little designs hidden throughout. If we get one, I'll show you. Like this queen has a little skull, just little etchings throughout, so it's appreciated. Overall, nothing wows me. It's just all decent and fitting for the deck. So for that, it gets a solid 8. As we have double 5s, double 10s on the field. Let's see how game number 4 treats us. Ace of hearts. And spades. I think we've had the ace of spades in every game, if I'm not mistaken. That'd be pretty miraculous if we kept that trend throughout the night. Alright, so we have all 4 6s on the field. And make that all 4 5s as well, with a triplet being the most apparent. And by the looks of it, I don't think we're going to go too far in this one. Let's see. On this thorough check, as there's nowhere for that 10, nowhere for that jack, king. There is somewhere for that 9, king, and 7. So let's actually do this the quick way. So still nowhere for those 3. Put down that 8, and hopefully we can refresh our roll for the rest of this game. And I think it needs to be a black jack to really make the biggest difference. That helps. That helps. And I hope I'm not confusing anyone with why I'm doing it this this way and just picking up from a spot. Alright, so if we continue, we go there, still nowhere for that 10, so we move on to that king, and then there's nowhere for that king yet. Ooh, and it looks like there won't be. Alright, I think now we have reached the end, as there's nowhere for that 10, nowhere for that jack, nowhere for that 9, king, and lastly 7. No more plays we could make to prolong this game. So double 10s, double 6s left, but the 10s are the ones that cost us the most. But no worries, on to our next deck. But first, which cards were left unturned? As we have double jacks, double aces, double 3s, and double queens. Back in the box you go. So far we're at 1 fat stack and 1 win. Let's get into this retro wave deck. I've been eager for this one, but I just hope it's not a letdown. I think it's probably a pretty safe bet, but we'll find out, won't we? One thing's for sure, it's not opening too well. And let's see. Oh, so it's music themed. I kind of thought so by the side, but now we know. Gotta love the purple. Oh, we got a dude for a joker. Interesting effects on each card and imprinted on the suits. You know what? I actually like this art style. Typically, I don't like the somewhat realistic face designs, but this one feels like a street art hipster slash anime look. Americanized anime, I should say. So I'm excited. A pleasant treat, and plus a little bit of a pattern as you go. Game number 5. Now if there's any game on the night that we should have pretty much a guaranteed chance of winning, this should be it. Alright, I think we're good for our next game. And just because this is where I'd usually leave the deck, let me flip it just in case we get an ace and see if it is the right direction. Seriously, that's a pretty good face card right there. It almost feels like it's in between a standard font and a jumbo font, probably by 33%. And the cards are the right direction. A good way to tell is if the suits for like a 6, for example, 4 go upwards, 2 go downwards, 2 go up, 1 down. It's something I used to be so tedious with as a kid. After I'd play a game of cards, I'd always put it back in order. And my order would be spades, diamonds, clubs, hearts, cards, ace to king all the way. And that's just how I've always done it, then jokers at the back. And it was really hard not to continue that habit with every deck in the early stages of this solitaire journey. But I resisted, and I'd make sure every suit was facing the right direction up. And it's just a little, I guess it's OCD-esque. It's like if you're gonna put in order, do it the right way. And remember, it would be always the easiest thing to do that with the diamonds. Since the diamonds don't have a direction, but only one card matters for the diamonds. And that is the 7 of diamonds typically. Because the 7 of diamonds, every 7 actually has a direction it has one extra suit towards. Let's see if we can get a 7 so I can show you. Put down the 3, move the 2. How do you do on another 5? Right, perfect example. So there's the 7 of diamonds. The proper way is to have that up in the right order. They probably did that with this design, maybe not. Actually, it looks like their tendency is to put the little cut design to the right, so maybe they thought it was meant to be this way. Anyway, every deck I've received a 7 of diamonds brand new. The top diamond is up. I hope you understood that. I'm a bit tired and it feels like I could have poorly explained that. Or I just might have confused you, leaving you, not lefting you, scratching your head, saying, what the heck is this guy talking about? Ooh, let's do it. 2, 3, oh, another queen, but we could use that queen, if you know what I mean. Okay, that could be taken another way. That was not the intention. That's just circumstantial, it's funny. Alright, let's do this. 2, 3, 4. Move that 2 there. There's our black 7. And there is our second fat stack of the night. Unknowingly, I made a mess right there. 2 of spades, get your little butt over there. Move that king to our left with the queen. Ooh, oh wait, I knew we had another queen to use. Red 6. There is the red 6, but wait, I didn't mean red 6. Oh well. Uh-oh. So the diamonds must be stuck with the spades. And unfortunately, if we can't put down the 5 of spades, we just lost. Nowhere for that 6, 7, double 10. I'll show you why. 4, 5 can't move anywhere without the 5 of spades. Best chance we have is to see if anything is under this king, which we now have a second chance at life. That's why we always double check, my friend. And that is also why we are still alive. Is this our game to win? Game number 5 in the 555th Solitaire Special. Can we do it? As now the fate of the cards is from our draw pile. Come on everybody, get pumped. This would be a very very satisfying when 6, we can play that 6, I believe. So move this 4 on the spade over there. And do we have to change this? I think we might. But let's give it a second. Okay, nowhere for that 10, nowhere for that 6. There has to be a way around this. 1 red 7. Oh no, we're missing another red 7. I think that might be it then. Let's see if we can reverse engineer this. 4. No, we can't. Oh my gosh, that sucks. That really freaking sucks. So once again, nowhere for that 6, nowhere for that 10. I challenge you to find a way we could win this by our rules. And that really, really sucks. Wow. That's Solitaire for you. So let's wrap up this 5th game and move on to our next. Dang. Anyway, while we do that, let's do a casino shuffle and give this deck its rating. So regardless of that last game, the back design, I like it. It seems somewhat generic in a sense, at least to the stuff I like. It would be better, in my opinion, if the colors were a little more vibrant. But it's still a decent back. The numbers and face cards, a slight variation on font, and nice art design. So nothing really wow about it. Lots of good integrity to the cards, good feel. It's just missing something that's wow, but nothing's bad. So, oh yeah, the little edge design too. It's a little neat. Alright, I think we're gonna have to give this a 7.5 out of 10. There are quite easy ways to improve it, and that's like the only reason it's not any higher. I do enjoy it a lot, but not as much as that Carnival Dose deck we had before. And if I'm correct, that was an 8. Interesting start, and we're already at it. One thing's for sure. We're going at least one more round after this one. Or are we? So we've had the ace, I believe, every game so far. Let's see if that continues, as we know the whereabouts. Just missed the ace of spades. A black 9, a red 4 would be good, or a red king. Come to think of it, a red jack wouldn't be too bad either. And we continue our streak. There is the ace. But I think that will be the only thing to continue on in this game, as there's nowhere We actually have another play inbound. Oh, it was just all a roux. I still nowhere for those double fives and tens. Triple five and seven. Can't do any building. So tough luck on that one. On to our fourth deck of the night. Let's see how that one does us in the luck department. And left unturned we have double sixes, double nines, double jacks, double aces, and double kings. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I had a little brain fart. On to our next deck, as I said. Good games throughout the night so far, that's for sure. This one I've been waiting. Wang Mountain or Wang Yu. Chinese calligraphy. Alright. Nice color so far. Let's see what the cards have to say. As we have the Boko Po playing cards. Uh-oh. Last time we had one of their decks, it wasn't too great. Oh my. Okay, I thought those were the cards. Here we go. Let's see what the reds look like, and okay, we could tell a difference. So if you want to learn a bit of Chinese, maybe. Mount Tai, no. I don't know. Interesting deck. The back design is fairly prominent. I had no idea this was a Bokobo deck. Because last time it was very tough to distinguish the cards. And I thought that was the issue that they gave us here. But we'll see. Let's give this deck... Oh, I forgot to show you what I meant by the new deck order. Let's see, this should be... No. Let's just continue. Remember, or remind me for the fifth deck to show you. And we should be good. Also, I thought of the last thing we'll do for our fifth and final deck. And I'm honestly a little bit disappointed in myself. I didn't think of it earlier. So with our fifth and final deck, to shuffle up our cards between each game, we will give it 5 riffle shuffles, 5 quick cut shuffles, and 5 sideways shuffles. 5, 5, 5 on each of its shuffles. So let's hope that gives us a little bit of, what's the word? Okay, my vocabulary just flew my mind, as you could tell. Superstition, superstitious luck. Oh, that's the heart. Alright, 2 queens, 2 tens. Dang, where did all of those 7s come from? Spade. you see that? Triple kings. Did not see that one coming, as the ice maker gave me a mini heart attack. My goodness. Sorry if you could hear it. I can't quite tell if you could. Sometimes the sound comes through, sometimes it doesn't. Alright, we have a good stack going. Red 8. There's the red 8. There's yet another fat stack, I believe our third of the night. A black jack would be ideal. But we get a red king. So a black jack would give us our fourth fat stack. And there it is, our black jack and our fourth fat stack. Black 9, or some 2s, or A2. And the final three cards we have 9, 8, and a 3. Unfortunately, we can't move that 3 just yet, so 2, 3, and that stack is the most important stack of this game. Can't do anything with that 5. Let's see. Oh. 2, 3. What's more important, spades or clubs? I think spades are, since we don't have the... Oh no, again. Same situation. 1 black 4. We need 2 to have a chance. And unfortunately, that is the end of this one once again. 3, 4. Still have double 5s. Can't move that 3. That is just a pain. On to our 8th game. And my goodness, we had our opening win, but since then, our luck has been quite tough. As left unturned, we have double 4s, 2, 4, 6, 7 jack. My oh my. Okay, decorating time. Honestly, I do enjoy the back design. It could use some more colors, but overall, solid. The front of the cards, lots of effort. But in my opinion, it feels very busy. And like it's trying to do too much. Like from the box, you could make your assumptions, but it doesn't, for me, I should say. It didn't reach my expectations. I'm not to say it's not nice, it just doesn't seem to fit quite right in a deck of cards. So for that, those reasons, it has decent integrity. Handles fairly well, just a little bit more slick. I'll give it a 5. A standard deck of cards, though it isn't as detailed, is actually just on the same page, depending how you look at it. I feel like I'm being harsh, but am I really? What do you think of this one? It's nice, but it doesn't doesn't make sense with just playing. Like the ace is cool. The face cards are decent. Maybe it's just the manufacturer. Alright, 5 out of 10. Definitely not our worst deck though. Not even close. Black 6 and a red 4. Alright, not a bad start at all. Art. So far we received a black 4 and a red 6. Just need to flip that around. Add a black 9 and 10 to the equation. Black 10. 9, 8, 7. Another red 8. Alright, things are not seeming to fall our way. Thankfully, if we have to, we do have aces to fall on. Just a little bit though. I don't think it's enough to carry, as unfortunately, we could not make a single play in our hand. There's the black 6. And let's find out if that did anything for our efforts. As there's still nowhere for that 4, nowhere for that 10, nowhere for that 6. Queen, 10, and lastly 8. 8s, 10s, and 6s, the issues. Well, well, well. We move on to our final deck of the night. But first, let's see the cards left unturned. In this one, we started this game with a 5, and the first card we flip is a 5, as we had double 7s. And that is it. So a promising looking deck from the box quickly shows its shortcomings. But you know what? Still, appreciate the effort. And our last deck, the NOC 3000X2. Now, how could you not like these colors and think it has potential? Nice, clean open. No sticker. Feels nice so far in the hand. Simple jokers. Standard numbers. Oh yeah, that is good. I like that a lot. Ooh, nice coloring there. That's actually pretty neat for it's something so small, but you don't always see it, and if that's our back design, that's not too bad at all. So good first impressions. Nice little streak on the side. Oh, now I could show you. Thank you for reminding me. The 7 of diamonds. So, the suits face upwards. On all the cards, see the 7 is facing upwards there. Upwards there. Upwards, and just every other 9, 8, 5 up, 3 down, 5 up, 2 down, 4, 2, 3, 2, 2, 1. Yeah, I think you got the point. You could see how it could be meticulous. I think I would first separate them by suit. And then once I got them in suit, I would do them in order, ace to king. And then, after that's all settled, I would then flip them before putting the 4 suits into the deck as one. So they're all uniform, facing the right direction. Uh-oh, I think that was our 4th shuffle. I was just kind of on autopilot. You know what, we'll do it for our last game to make it special. So let's do a quick little casino. Real quick to wash what we just did. Game number 9. Here we go. I think we did save the best for last. Oh wow, triple forced. Damn it, whatever. Won't even finish that sentence now. We gotta play. We got another play. Alright, I don't think it's gonna lead to anything, but you know what? You never know. Yeah, almost no hope for this game. Wow. We were gifted one more play before calling it a game. So quadruple 4s and surprisingly no movement beyond that. As there's nowhere for that king, jack, 7, 8, 7, 3. Oh, wait a second. There is somewhere for this 3, but still nowhere for that 5 or 7. Triple 7s. Gosh darn, quadruple 4s on the field. And no matter what, our last game will be better than this one. So let's check the cards we couldn't even touch as what the heck. This is the 5-5 special, not the 6-6-6. Get out of here. Triple 6s, double 3s, double 9s, double 8s, triple 9s, double 10s, double kings, triple 10s, quadruple 6s, double aces. So let's do a little recap. 6s, 4 of them. Bad enough we had 4 4s on the field, then the freaking 6s had to cap it off. Triple 10s, triple 9s, double 3s, double kings, double aces, and that is just an aggressive loss. Wow. Alright then. 5 shuffles. Riffle 5. Side cut and 5 quick cut. Then our final game of the 5-5-5 special. Gotcha. 5. Oh no, we will continue. And it is set. And as we get into our final game, we will give it its ranking, but first, the count. And we'll start from the square root. 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, there is some potential, regardless of the double nines and double queens. Okay, so this deck, honestly, it's simple. I like the black and red contrast, good colors on the face cards. Wish they could have added a little more on the numbers than a standard font. And as well as a little more sophisticated back design. But overall, nothing bad about it. Good feel, good card integrity, and with all of that being said, oh my gosh, we're already at triple fours. Screw those fours. Let's give it an 8 out of 10 just with the carnival deck. So double 8s, triple fours. And if you want to share in my little bit of frustration, it would make me laugh a lot if you commented screw those fours. Seriously, if you just do it. Don't even think, just type in screw those fours and make a chain of it. And with that being said, wow, 3 sevens in a row. We are just getting ridiculous luck in a bad sense. Let's actually wait for that. Anyway, it's been a fun special. Interesting. No special is the same. That's why they are all so fun. Glad you're here through it all, as we can put that 5 with that 4. And yeah, we're still kicking along, going through, working our way to 1,000, one step at a time. Let's hope we can make another play before this night is at its end. And that's why I saved that jack up there just in case there was a card waiting. Dang it. It's looking bleak. It's looking very bleak. As there's nowhere for that 2. 5, come on. We just missed the queen and we just missed the 3. Screw those 4s, everybody. Screw those freaking 4s. Triple 4s. Nowhere for the 2, 5, double 7. All we could do is play that 2. And that's the stay safe and eat your fruits and vegetables.